Hello, welcome back to the second half of our at-home exercises. So we're starting down on the floor. Again, another 10 minutes and roughly another 7 exercises. So starting lying on your back in the supine base position. So just settle yourself for a moment or two, thinking about that neutral pelvis, making sure everything is nice and relaxed, tucking the chin in. And then from there, we are doing some peeling shoulder bridges. So you're going to push your waistband into the mat, squeeze the glutes to come up to the top, breath in at the top, reverse peel back down. Another 5 of these. Tuck under, initiating the movement with your pelvic floor, lift all the way up to the top, make sure you're connecting your rib cage, and then soften the rib cage to roll back down and return to neutral, very important there. Remember, your neutral is pubic bone, hip bones on the same plane. Keeping the hips, either side of the hips nice and level. Another 2. Breathing, ideally breath out as you go up. Holding it at the top, breath in. Breath out to come back down, making this the last one. In fact, sorry, for the last one, bring your feet and knees together and then peeling up, coming into this wonderful straight line. Knees, hips, shoulders, really nice straight line. Try and keep the hips up as high as possible, keep the rib cage drawn down. Squeezing the glutes and then 10 times relaxing right at the top of your hamstrings and switching back on. So not too much lifting and lowering of the hips. Keep the pubic bone nice and high. Keep the rib cage drawing down. Keep the upper back, upper chest nice and soft and relaxed. No tension there. When you've done those 10, keep your heels together. Open up your knees and turn your feet so you're in like a turned out position. Same thing. Switch on, switch off. A little bit easier now. Another 10 pulses. Switch on, switch off. 10 times. Roughly 10. Making sure you're not holding any tension anywhere else in the body. And now leave your toes where they are. Bring your heels out so you're pretty much in your normal base position. Another 10 here if you can. Should be starting to feel some work going on in those glutes now. Keep the pubic bone nice and high, keep the rib cage drawn down, collarbone open and relaxed. When you've done those 10, 2 more sets to go, raise the heels up high as you can. Push right up onto the balls of the feet. Switch on, switch off. Reasonably fast. When you've done about 10 there, push the heels in, lift your toes up. Last one. Keep those hips up nice and high. Try and keep them fairly still. Just switch those muscles on and off. 10 times and then relax the feet. Reverse peel all the way back down. Well done. Good workout on the glutes there. Keeping the rib cage drawn down. We're just going to slide opposite arm and leg away. Breath out as you stretch the arm up overhead. Breath in as you bring the leg and the arm back in. Breath out and breath in. 10 of these all together, so another 8. Remember to keep the rib cage connected to your hips. It's drawn down. Neck is nice and relaxed. Head is heavy on the mat. No rocking from side to side with the pelvis. Another 4 to go. Try and coordinate everything together, the breath and the limbs moving, and all the while keep stable in your centre. Don't worry if the top arm doesn't go all the way to the floor. If you can only go to here, that's absolutely fine, as long as the rib cage stays connected. 1 more each side. Breath out. Breath in. I think I need to do 1 more to make it even. And coming back in. Well done. crisscross, my favourite, all-time favourite abdominal exercise. You're going to come in, draw the knees in, have the fingertips at the side of the head, or interlace the fingers and have the hands behind the head if you want to fully support the head. Keep the upper body quite nice and tight as you switch from side to side. Keep the legs reasonably high, feet softly pointed. Off you go with me. So let's have 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now half time, 6 slow time. Hold it for a count. And switch and hold. And switch and hold. Pressing that lower back down into the floor. And switch and hold. And switch and hold. And switch and hold. Last one and hold. Well done. Cross the ankles over. Hug the knees in for a moment. Just allow your head to roll from side to side. We're going to try that all again. Exactly the same. So 12 fast, 6 slow if you can. Keep your chin tucked in just so that you're not allowing too much, you're not getting too much strain on the back of the neck. Here we go. Fingertips to the side of the hip. Keep the upper body quite tight, in quite tight. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, slow and hold, and 5 and hold, and 4 and hold, and 3 and hold, and 2 and hold, and 1 and hold. Cross the ankles and have a little roll around. Well done, that's excellent. Good, let's go on to our sides. Body in a beautiful straight line. So make sure your hips are stacked, make sure your shoulders are stacked, this hand lightly resting on the floor, or if you want to work a little bit harder, placing the hand on the side there. Both legs slightly off the floor. I'm just going to go for my fingertips touching here, rest the head. So make sure you're in your lovely straight line as if you were standing up in good posture. Lifting the top leg as high as you can, pointed foot, flex the foot to lower. Keep the leg really nice and parallel. Lift to point, flex to lower. 4 more, so 6 altogether. Lift to point, flex and lower. Last 2. Keep your waist lifted away from the floor all the way through. Keep the rib cage drawing down. Lifting both legs up now a little bit higher, flexing the feet. Ideally your instep should be touching, same as they do when you're standing up with the feet together. Lift and lower the underneath leg 12 times. 6 times. Set the top leg nice and still. Another 2, 5 and 6. Great, a little extra challenge here. We're going to march the feet, flex one point the other, keep the legs nice and parallel, keep the legs up if you can. The other arm, if you want to, straight up to the ceiling. 12 of these. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. And we need to twiddle round to the other side. Setting everything up so you're in your wonderful straight line. A light fingertip touch, both legs off the floor, but lower that underneath leg a little bit. Top leg high as you can, pointed and flex to lower, with no distortion on this hip. Oops, so not like that. Another 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Good. Setting the legs up so the top leg is level with your top hip. Underneath leg only. Lifts and lowers for 6. Keep the feet flexed. So you should feel some nice work on your inside thigh here. Make sure this top shoulder stays relaxed. Make sure your waist stays lifted away from the floor. I think that's probably my 6 now. Lifting the arm up to the ceiling if you can. 12 marching feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Well done, that's the sideways work. Rolling over onto your front for the dart. 3 darts, and then we've got some nice cobras and some stretches to finish. So allow the shoulders to relax forwards. Keep your forehead parallel to the floor and the head stays still all the way through. Big toes together, heels dropped out to the side. So 3 times. Squeeze the glutes, rotate the legs, lift the shoulders, lift the arms slightly, rotate the arms. Hold it there. Lengthen the fingertips away towards the feet. Toes should still be touching the floor, and now reverse everything to relax. Try and keep your head absolutely still. Squeeze the glutes, rotate the legs and the hips. Lift the shoulders only, lift the arms, rotate the arms. Legs are turned out, heels together, toes apart, toes touching the floor. Push the backs of the knees together and relax. 1 more. Lift the shoulders, squeeze the glutes, rotate the legs, rotate the arms. No tension anywhere, just apart from those glutes and around your shoulder blades at the back. And relax. Well done. Open up the legs to hip width apart. Keep them parallel or slightly turned out, entirely up to you. Fingertips level with your forehead, lengthening forwards to come up into the cobra, as long as you're comfortable with that amount of height. If not, just stay a little bit lower, keep the elbows down. If you can though, nice, relaxed, smooth movement. Keep the length on the way up and collect the length on the way back down. So no collapsing when you lower. All the way back down. Well done. Come up onto all 4s. I'm just going to stay sideways onto the camera. So we're just going to combine a stretch back on the heels and a stretch the arms away. And a slight lift up, stretch, push one arm through, back of the hand on the floor, palm up to the ceiling, follow it with your head, and then come through, stretch back with the hips on the heels, stretch through the other side. 1 more each side. Nice deep breath out when you get to the end of your stretch. Last one. Hips back and stretch through. Fantastic. Come back onto all 4s, curl your toes under 3 times, lift your hips, push your chest back through your arms. Breath out, flexing at the hips, strongly flexing the feet so you get this wonderful stretch on the calves. Pushing that lower back flat, even flatter. So send your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Great, make this the last one. Stay there, push back, walk the hands back, soften the knees, roll up slowly through the spine, pull your belly button in nice and tight, allow the arms to hang, stacking the vertebrae one on top of the other, and well done. There's your second 10-minute Pilates home exercises. Thank you.